Rates of infectious diseases like measles are rapidly increasing as anti-vaccination beliefs flourish around the world. Should Scotland and the rest of the UK make immunisation mandatory to protect public health? Writer at Large Neil Mackay reports. Today, Germany joins a growing list of countries where vaccination is compulsory. After a spike in measles cases in recent years, Berlin has passed a law which requires all preschoolers, school children, and adults who work in schools and hospitals to be immunized against the disease. Vaccination rates are falling in the West, and immunization for measles is now mandatory in 12 European countries, including France and Italy. Measles is on the rise in Britain too. So should we follow suit? Should compulsory vaccination be the norm? The UK Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, has already said that he's looking very seriously at compulsory vaccination for school children. Figures show that childhood immunisation rates are dropping across Scotland and the rest of the UK. The question about whether Britain should follow Germany's lead is timely, as the rapid spread of coronavirus underlines just how vulnerable society is to mass outbreaks in the era of globalization. A coronavirus vaccine is still some way off, but if one was developed tomorrow, there would be queues outside clinics across the country. Yet, at the same time, the so-called anti-vax movement is on the rise, as growing numbers of parents turn their back on the idea of immunizing their children for fear of causing some greater harm, or because of religious beliefs. Many anti-vaxxers are convinced that they risk giving their child autism if they have them vaccinated. That belief, however, is scientific nonsense. Why Germany? The decision was made in the midst of a global rise in measles cases. From today, if a parent refuses to get their child immunized in Germany, they'll face a fine of around £2,000 and their child will be banned from nursery or school. The German law was passed after the nation listened to months of parliamentary debate, including testimony from medics who spoke both for and against compulsory vaccination. Germany's health minister described the move as both child protection and a bid to ensure that all members of society were protected. The World Health Organization says 95% of any given population must be vaccinated to prevent mass outbreaks. It's called herd immunity. Measles is surging in Europe. In 2016, there were 5,273 cases. By 2018, that had risen to 84,462. In the first 6 months of 2019, there were nearly 90,000 cases and 37 deaths. In the same period, there were 489 cases of measles in the UK. Many linked to European travel. The moral dilemma. At the heart of the issue of compulsory vaccination lie two huge moral questions. First, should any parent for more on this story, visit the news article link.